All right, welcome everybody to this awesome video. My name is Mr. T. I'm an art teacher over at Chippen's Hill, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to start this. My classmate might be an alien under his mask. First thing you do is you want to fold the bottom up so it reaches the edge there. You want to make sure that fold is nice and straight. Then fold the front piece down so the top edge is now on the bottom edge. Now, you don't have to do this as I'm doing it. Watch the video once or twice, and when you feel comfortable, then you can get started. So now what I've done is from the top of that fold, I've just kind of made an arch to show the top of the head, and now I'm just doing probably middle of the face down the jawline. That hatch in the center there is going to be where the top of the mask is. So the mask is going to creep right up and go across like that. And then that little line there that looks like a flattened U is going to be like the indent or the bulge out from where your nose would be under the mask. And then I like to sketch some ears and loosely throw in the shape of some hair. You can do any kind of hair you want. Fuzzy hair, curly hair, scratchy hair, bald hair, no hair because of a hat over the top, a bandana, whatever. And then what I like to do is put the eyes so it looks like they're almost closed, and that will indicate the bottoms, and you build up from there. So everything that you're going to see here is all above that fold line. And I'm just sketching in the eyes and having some fun with it. They're both looking one direction. Put a little gleam in there, one of the pupils. And this is the part where you get to show a little bit of creativity in the face. But don't get too crazy because it still has to look like a normal classmate with the mask on, and when the mask comes off is when it gets really wild. So keep the person part looking kind of like a person. Now I like to do the little eyebrows go in the same direction as the eyes are looking. It just helps the glare or the glance go from one way or another. I'm working on the mask. I'm putting in some star patterns or just star designs in the mask itself. Scratching a few little wrinkles. And just kind of give it a nice look and make sure it looks the way you think it should look. If not, you can always erase and make some modifications. And this is sped up a little bit, so don't feel pressure to having to draw as fast as I am in this video. The video is sped up to save time. But when you do yours, you can take as much time as you want, and you don't have to do it the same rate I'm going. So now when I open up the fold, you can see I'm going from the eyes down now. And from the eyes down, I'm sketching in the bottom of the head, bottom of the alien head. Making some kind of wacky ears. I'm doing sort of like an animalistic type of alien. He'd probably come from a planet where there's a lot of like jungles and rocks to climb and things to chew and spit. More of like a rough type of alien planet. But don't forget, really be creative, have some fun, combine some different animal parts. Just think of some science fiction aliens you may have seen in the past, or just something that your mind might just create out of nowhere. And that's the fun about being creative. That's the great part about art class. You get to express yourself in different ways. And even if you don't think you're the most creative person, give yourself a chance and be totally cooperative, do your best, and show it to me. And I'll let you know what you can do in the future to make it a little better, or just help you think a little different. But what I'm doing now is I sketched in some more details around the bottom. I'm using the eraser now and just kind of cleaning up some of the lines I didn't want to have there. And now I'm going around the other side. And you can see again, I'm moving super fast because of the sped up video, but don't put too many shadows into the drawing here because we're going to add color to them when we're all together in class. So you just want to make sure you're having a pretty solid sketch, and then once we're in person and live, we can get some different color techniques and do some fun stuff with them. So I'm pretty much done here. I'm closing up my drawing with some little whiskers, but hopefully you got a good idea of what to do. And you can always replay this video a bunch of times just to get the idea of how it's constructed. Please don't copy mine. First, you can see how it's built, and that's the important part of this video. You can see how it's built, and there you go. Bada boom. Thanks for watching. This is a CHMS video. Have a good day. Have some fun. Be creative.